What's going on, y'all? Thank you for tuning into The Bucket Boy News 401 here on Facebook. About to be putting this video on YouTube afterwards because I cannot go live on YouTube at the moment until I get 50 subscribers. How's everybody doing today? I made a little mistake today, you know. Shit happens, you know what I'm saying? Shit really does happen. And it really happened to me today. Yeah. What's the mistake, y'all may ask? I forgot today was a holiday. And a very important one, too. Shout out to our vets, dead and alive. Shout out to our active military. What's everybody up to tonight? So, I was supposed to be doing the protest at the mayor's house today, but I kind of screwed up because the fact of the matter is, here we go. The fact of the matter is, there was no bus route for me to get to where I needed to go. Because the bus route that I needed doesn't run on Sundays and holiday schedule. Jesus! My boy Jesus checking in over here on the Facebook. What's going on, brother man? As we all know, I go live on Facebook and then put the video live on YouTube afterwards because I cannot currently go live on YouTube at the moment until I get another 15 subscribers. 15. Getting there. Getting there. Getting there. So, yes, I was supposed to go do the protest today at the mayor's house, but, you know, my dumb ass forgot it was a holiday. But again, we're going to recap a little bit. Why am I doing this protest at the mayor's house? Well, the reason why I'm doing this protest here at the mayor's house is because our city of Pawtucket is going to trash. Again, I'm recapping because some of y'all might not know why I'm so eager to do this protest at the mayor's house. It's because the city of Pawtucket is going to be turned into a ghost town if we allow him to continue to be mayor. If we allow Donald Grubbian to continue to be mayor, our city of Pawtucket will be a ghost town. We need to recall Don Grubbian. Don Grubbian is corrupt, and he needs to be recalled as a mayor. It's election season. Let's get him recalled during it. I'm sick and tired of looking at an ISO Memorial Hospital building that's falling apart with no windows and basically should just get knocked down by now. I'm pissed off that we got a soccer stadium that's making no revenue for the city. I'm pissed off at the fact that we lost McCoy Stadium, which we could have got $1 million for to save. But the city turned it down because they wanted to build a high school on the grounds of McCoy Stadium and Parasu Field. But now they're over $300 million over budget. I'm tired of all this shit happening in my city. Excuse my terminology. So Don Grubbian has got to go. That's why I'm eager and so desperate to get this protest going. Anybody that wants to join me, come join me Friday, 1:30, 2 o'clock, in front of the mayor's house across the street, in front of the mayor's house across the street. I'll be standing there with a sign. What's going on, Zach? Zach checking in on the Facebook. What's going on, brother man? So I'm going to be holding up a sign. The mayor of Pawtucket is corrupt. The mayor of Pawtucket, Donald Grubbian, is corrupt. He needs to be recalled now. I forgot the name of what my sign said. I had to change it up so many times. But along those lines. And I'm calling for a recall of the mayor. I'm tired of my city looking like a ghost town. I'm tired of my city. Oh, we're going to do this, we're going to do that, and get jack shit done. We put a fucking soccer stadium that makes no revenue for the city of Pawtucket at all. And that was over budget. And the taxpayers have to pay $131 million for a $21 to $29 million loan. We're paying as taxpayers $131 million back into a $21 to $29 million loan. Where did we get that shotgun from? And now they're talking about refinancing the stadium, which is going to cost taxpayers more money. So we can just say at this point in time, amen, Jesus, amen. Remove the corrupted mayor now, he says. Yes, sir. So now, with the high school, if you go look up in the local news articles about it, we're $326 million over budget to build this high school they want to build. So, fuck McCoy Stadium, let's build a high school just so we can be over $300 million over budget. Smart. So more wasted tax dollars money. Okay. Go look at downtown Pawtucket. If you're local to Rhode Island and you can get to Pawtucket without any struggle, drive downtown Pawtucket. What do we really have down there? Nothing. Nothing at all, really. There are a few like new sports bars and maybe a nightclub and a couple other things now revitalizing down there. That's about it. And then we have the same old Off the Hook, the barber shop next to it. You know what I mean? We have that same stuff. That's been there for years, but there's nothing. If you go look at the City Hall, go drive by City Hall. The tower in the middle where City Hall is, not the fire department side, not the police station side, because it's all one big long building. The tower alone is going to cost $100 million. So I call it the $100 million tower. And I've been making proposals to City Hall and the City Council for years. We got the same exact size property that we would need for the same building size that we already currently have for City Hall, the fire department, and the police department. Across the street where the parking lot is the same exact, if not, we can build it bigger. But all we gotta do is mirror image, build a new safety complex across the street in the parking lot, and knock down the current building and make that the parking lot. I've been proposing that for years and they don't want to do it. But now the tower alone of City Hall is costing $100 million dollars as an appraisal. And not only that, you can't even go past the third floor in City Hall. You're not allowed on the fourth floor because of asbestos and mold, and the building's basically falling apart inside and out. So this is why I'm eager to get this protest done. This is why I'm fighting still to this day. Jesus, you're not lying. Pawtucket is a ghost town. And if anybody wants, after I go live, I put it publicly sometimes. So this one I will put publicly. And you guys can come back when I put it on YouTube. Come back to Facebook and read the comments yourself. And just go back and forth that way. The reason why I'm doing it this way right now is because the fact of the matter is I need 15 more subscribers, on my YouTube to be able to go live. It's sickening. It really is sickening. What else is going on? Oh, let's not forget we lost Hasbro. Hasbro Toy Factory. where in Pawtucket, Rhode Island, we had Hasbro. You guys heard of Hasbro? They make Nerf, the Potato Head. Hasbro, guys, was the #1 toy making factory in Pawtucket, Rhode Island for decades. The toys were being made here in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Not anymore. Once they moved to Boston, because once they move to Boston, it's all going to be made out of Boston, Massachusetts. So no more Toy Factory, no more Hasbro here in Rhode Island. I'm not talking about the Children's Hospital. I'm talking about the toy making factory. We had a small business leave Rhode Island. The Roast House was right here in Pawtucket on Columbus Avenue. After 48 years, they decided to get out, shut down this restaurant, keep the Blackstone, Massachusetts location open. Thank you, Roast House, for providing great food for the community, to the community. Always great food at that restaurant. Pawtucket is going to go dry if we keep letting it go, guys. Let's recall the mayor. Come join me Friday. Vine Street, Newport Ave. You'll see and hear me. Walk to me. I'm not going to put up the address anymore. But you'll hear me. You'll see me. Come join me. Vine Street and Newport Avenue. But I'll be more on Vine Street. Yes, Jesus, it's time for change. And if I can get my medication corrected and working correctly, and I can stop biting my tongue a lot more on certain things and just live life, I will be running for mayor in 2 years. Not this election, maybe not even the next election. So I should say 2 elections. So 3 years, roughly. Whatever it may be. But not the next election, not the election coming up, but the very following. If we're still stuck with this douchebag. Because it's time for change. If we keep going the way we're going, there's going to be nothing left for us in Pawtucket, Rhode Island. Nothing left. Mark my words. Again, for the ones in the back, if we keep going the way we're going in Pawtucket, there's going to be nothing left. Again, like Jesus has said, and like I've been stating, it is time for change. It's time for a revival in the city of Pawtucket. As much as we need a revival across country, but we need a revival here in the city of Pawtucket as well. And man, I pray that karma bites this mayor in the ass. So election season's next year. That's 26, so I'll be 27. He'll be elected for 27, so 27, 28, 29, there'll be a new election, so 30. No, probably 2032-ish. But this is crazy. This can't be happening. As much as we need a revival in the whole country, my city needs one too. I go outside, I don't want to do nothing in my city. I go into Boston when I go out. Why do I go to Boston when I go out? There's a lot more to look at. There's a lot more to do. A lot more free shit too at that point. If you know what you like what you do. You know what I mean? Like if you want to go get a freak, you can play at arcade. There's free arcades up there. I'm not going to tell you where. Find them yourself like I had to. But anyways, there's still shit like that. There's still shit like that. There's beautiful waterfront. There is ferries you can take for free. Like, for instance, if I get on at South Station, I go to Christopher Columbus Park. If I really wanted to, and not to gamble per se, but I could take the Encore boat across the water to the Encore in Revere. But that's just still time on the water right there. I go into the Encore, maybe if I have the money or not, maybe gamble, get a drink or two, you know what I'm saying, and then leave, and just enjoy the ride back. So that's a way to utilize a free event transportation type of thing. There's a lot you can do in Boston that you can't do in Rhode Island in general, or neither can I do in Pawtucket alone. I don't do nothing in my state when it comes to leisure time. I don't do nothing. Because, like a lot of people that are like-minded with me and agree with what I'm saying and doing, there's no hope. There's no feeling of, oh, let's go check this out. Oh, let's go here one day. There's nothing like that feeling in Rhode Island in general. Rhode Island's dry, and Pawtucket is just one of the ghost towns within inside of it. And again, it's time for change. It is time for change. For one more time, for the ones in the back. It is time. It is time. Again, it is time for change. It's time for change throughout the whole state, the whole country itself too. But we can't deal with the whole country. We gotta go one state at a time. It's just like playing Risk. You can't go after the whole state at once. You gotta go one little city at a time. And here I am tackling my city. Because think about it. Like I say, life is like a game of Risk. And what I mean by that is that Risk is about conquering and defending. And it's for you to conquer the world in that board game. Okay? Well, in life, when you want change, you're going to start state by state. How do you go after the whole state? You're going to get cities involved. So you're going to start working on change city by city by city by city. And that's how you get the whole state. So I'm working on Pawtucket. Anybody that wants to work on Pawtucket with me, let's unite. Let's unite. Because like it is time, again, it is time for change. Literally, it is time for change. I go to, like I said, my leisure time when I want to get out and just do nothing for the day, I go to Boston because I have more fun. I'll take anybody that wants to go with me, so I have somebody to go with. And I won't spend a dime out there. I'll just keep doing the walking trails, find new paths and all that stuff throughout the Freedom Trail and the Harbor Walk and stuff like that. Or I'll go walk to the other side of Seaport District and find things to do over there. Or I'll go over to D Street and go chill on the lawn on D, which is a free like adult park, adult and family park. Like I'll sit there and read a book on a swing. No bullshit. That's why I go to Boston. I can't do that around my state, around my city. Slater Park, right here in Pawtucket. There's nothing to do in that park. There's barely anywhere to sit, relax. There's barely anywhere to chill. You gotta bring your own chair and all that shit. Not even the gazebo has a seat. It's ridiculous. Parks are supposed to have benches every so often, I would have thought. That way people can sit along the roadway or in the middle of the field, off the road, you know what I mean? Couple picnic tables here and there. There's nothing like that in Slater Park. Nothing. Revive Pawtucket, yes. Revive the Rhode Island, yes. Revive this whole country, please. But like I said, life is like the game of Risk. You can't just go take over the whole state. You gotta go city by city by city and fight change. Once you see you got change in the city you're fighting for, like for me it's Pawtucket, and you got that thing going and blowing up a ball of flames and it's change is coming, change is going good, that's when you can go ahead and reach out to somebody in the city next to you like, hey, I just got XYZ done and we just got XYZ changed here in Pawtucket, and what do you think about helping me out? And what do you think about me helping you out to help you get what you want changed in your city? And then work with them. Show them what you did and see what they want to do what you did too. Or they have some type of new idea or for your idea. Let's unite and work together because it is time for change. But you can't just go at it all at once. You gotta play it like Risk. Little bits at a time. So until next time, y'all, one love. Stay safe. God bless. Peace.